Who has a story? Anybody?
My life is just stupid, so...
Okay.
Oh, well, I can tell a story about Wesley. Yesterday, he was not having a good day, and it was really, really sad to watch. He was like, this kid just doesn't have bad days, okay? Like, he has bad days, but you just, like, he doesn't show it. Yesterday, it was, like, really showing, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is not a good day. We found out he went to the dentist yesterday, and he went to, like, fix a tooth that was broken. Like, part of the filling came out, and like a year ago or something. He didn't get it fixed because he didn't have dental insurance, and it didn't hurt, so he was like, I'm just gonna wait. He should have gone because it caused 2 cavities.
Oh no.
It caused a cavity in that tooth, and then, like, the filling broke and, like, chipped another tooth or something. Like, broke another tooth, and it caused the cavity in that tooth. So then they had to fix both of those teeth. And he had to pay, like, $500 this week, and another $900 next week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so he was not having a good day with that. His, like, mouth hurt. And then we went to go get this TV... What is it called? Like, the TV stand that you, like... Whatever.
TV stand.
Sure. It's like some... It has a name.
Entertainment
center.
Oh.
So we went to go to this entertainment center in Saratoga Springs yesterday. And, of course, we hit traffic, like, everywhere we go. We keep missing the turns. And he's, like, losing it quietly. Because he's not, like, a loud person. I'm just over here, like, what do I do? But then we finally get there. We get it put in the truck. It fits. So we're able to just, like, close the back.
The tailgate.
The tailgate. And I don't know. I just wanted to get out of there because I felt really bad because we were already late. And, like, I didn't want them to watch us, like, try and, like, hook this thing up, pretty much. When I was like, well, we don't really need to because it fits in the thing. It's not like it's going to fly away. So we didn't do anything. It was standing upright. And as we were getting onto the close to the freeway, we took a sharp turn and it fell over.
Oh no.
Onto the truck bed. And glass shattered.
Oh no.
And so, of course, Wesley's all, like, upset, and, like, one of the knobs came off. Thank goodness we were able to fix it, but one of the doors doesn't have, like, a glass sheet in it.
So just take out the other one.
Yeah, we're either going to take it out, the other one, or we're going to just replace it. It was only, like, we looked it up, it's, like, $15.
Oh.
So it's not too bad. But, so he wasn't very happy about that. He just, like, laid it down, and we just, like, went on our way. And we get to the apartment, we put it in. Thankfully, I was able to do it myself with him, and we tried to hook up the TV. Like, it was just a long day. Like, we tried to hook up the TV we got to the mount, but he ended up smashing his finger and smashed my toe, and, like,
oh,
it was a bad day. And then there was something else that happened that... Oh, yeah. We had put the glass that broke from the entertainment center inside the entertainment center so it wasn't, like, going into the road. We forgot about it, and we ended up, like, tipping it, and it cut his finger.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
he's, like, bleeding. He dropped a TV on his hand. Like, it was just a bad day yesterday. And then he's just like, I just want to lay down. And then I literally had, like, a mother, like, my mom came inside my body, and I had to clean his room. Like, I just, like, had to.
Your mom possessed your body for a second?
Because I brought hangers to hang up his stuff, because he's still living out of his suitcase. Okay? It's been 2 weeks.
Does he not have hangers?
No, he doesn't.
What was he doing at his grandma's house?
His grandma didn't have a closet for him. He was just, like, putting things in drawers and on top of things. Like, it was a disaster. And so he finally is like, anyway. So I got him hangers. We're cleaning up everything. He's like, I just want to lay down. And I'm like, no, we have to clean. And he's like, okay. And he was such a good sport about it. But afterwards I was like, I felt better because it was clean, but then I felt worse because I made him do that when he was just having a worse day and just wanted to go to bed, and
he's like, let's try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a day.
Yeah.
That's a day. Jeez. You had a bad day. Yeah.
Nice
That sucks.
segue.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. All right. So if you didn't know, is it Daniel?
Daniel Powder.
Yeah.
Potter.
Oh my gosh, that is an
Potter.
old song. You know that song,
Potter.
right? Okay. I feel like that was
Of course
very
I
much
know
like
that.
Yeah, that was
middle
like
school,
the American
like-
Idol elimination song
Oh
for a
yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm like, why are you? America has voted out this person, and then they played Bad Day. Like, why?
No, it was always what's the Kelly Clarkson one?
Since You've Been Gone.
No. The sad one.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna bug me. We talked about this song too.
The one that comes to mind is a moment like this.
No, it's
That's
like
a
her
winning song.
iconic.
Oh, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
No,
that's not a sad
It's
song.
like, oh my gosh, what is it? Already Gone.
Oh.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, I think so. Something like that.
All I can think about is Since You've Been Gone.
No, it's like, yeah. Anyways, that was on like every single like reality
Breakaway?
TV show that I watched
yeah.
around that time.
Already Gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
was
say, that
it was
sounds
already
right.
gone every single time. It was like, okay, enough.
Enough,
I
yeah.
almost said the
Enough.
Portuguese phrase. That was weird. I don't speak Portuguese a lot, but then sometimes like a phrase just like blurts out. It's so weird. I don't know. Does that happen with you with Spanish?
Oh, all the time.
I mean, you probably speak Spanish more than I speak Portuguese, but that was weird.
Jeff claims the only reason he even still kind of speaks Spanish is because of me. Because sometimes I'll just be like on the side telling him something in Spanish, and he's just like, he responds back in Spanish, and I'm like, look, see, you can speak Spanish. He's like, no, I don't. No, I can't.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Siscussions with Heidi, Nat, and Kim.
We're three sisters who talk about anything and everything while playing trivia.
We can't promise we'll always stay on topic, but we can promise we'll always be safe for work. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode. Anyway, so yes, the reason I started badly singing the Daniel Powder song or whatever it is because today we're talking about our favorite lyrics. So it's gonna be good.
I've been waiting for this one for a long time.
Which makes it feel that puts
Oh, you
pressure.
were ready. She's going through a lot of lyrics.
Well,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
I don't know. We'll see.
I thought mine was a good list.
All right, just disclaimer. Heidi and I are going to the Taylor Swift concert in a couple months, and so she's kind of been what I've been listening to. So obviously,
I'm just
I have a
gonna
lot of her lyrics. Sorry,
I'm
not
just
sorry.
gonna say it right now. I'm pretty sure the All Too Well song is on all of our lists.
Yeah, probably.
Like, especially the 10-minute version. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Such a good song.
Yep.
I actually
And
don't have it
so
on my
many good
list.
lines.
I
You're
had
the
too
one
much.
that was like, I called this part of the song. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, well then I can't use it.
You could have used it. I'm not gatekeeping a song lyric.
You were literally like, I'm called this one.
I don't recall.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, do we want to start with like, because there's like different categories, right? There's like your favorite lyrics because they like helped you through time in your life. There's like favorite lyrics that are just like fun to sing. There's ones that are just like funny. What do you want to start with?
Or like clever.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of just did a whole bunch of interspersed. Like, it wasn't really like, I think we can just read a list. I
Okay.
didn't really like organize it.
All
Yeah,
right.
Mine's not organized as I wanted it to be.
Okay, go.
Want me to just go through all of them or just a few?
Just do one.
Okay, so the first one I came up with was a song by the Foo Fighters, or Foo Fighters, sorry, not the Foo Fighters. It's called Walk, and it's not one of their more known songs, but this is the lyric that I wrote down. It's part of the chorus. I'm learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? I'm learning to talk again. Can't you see I waited long enough? Where do I begin? And so I really like this song because it explains like the stages of grief that you go through like after a relationship ends. And like how he literally says like, I'm learning to walk again. I'm learning to talk again. Like I'm learning to do all these things again without you, basically. And so I just think that's like very poetic. Very poetic.
What's
That is-
happening with your child?
I don't know.
She was having a
Sorry.
good day earlier. She didn't nap today.
No, that's Bear.
Oh,
That's definitely
I
the
thought it was
baby.
Nora.
No,
Anyway, but yeah, I really like that song.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
It's a good
Good
one.
one.
Adding it
We're
to the
gonna be
playlist.
putting together a playlist of the songs we mentioned. So if you're curious about any of the songs, we'll put them on there. All right, Heidi, go for it.
Sorry. I was too busy listening. Okay, so I have who cares if you disagree? You are not me. You made me. Who made you king of anything? You dared to tell me who to be. Who died and made you king of anything, everything, or whatever.
Who's that by?
Sarah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about Sarah. Actually, no, I think I have one of her lyrics on here, but there's so many good ones she has. Dang.
Well, I was literally just listening to it today, and I was like, "This used to be my jam."
I know.
2008.
You that's like the conversation that you have with somebody else in your head, where you're like, who made you the king of anything?
Yeah.
That was always me because I'm not a very confrontational person, and so I'd always just have those conversations in my head, and so yeah, that song would definitely just hit hard.
It was just, I always used to just sing it with so much power when I was by myself. Like, who died and made you king of anything? Just poking them on the chest.
Oh man.
I love that. You're just like,
And then she also says, let me hold your crown, babe, at the end. I think it's so funny. She's just
Yeah.
she just has such clever, anyway.
Yeah, she's so funny. That just made me think of another one that I didn't even put on here, but what's that one? She says, I'm gonna get over you, just not tonight, or I can't remember. It's something funny. I'm gonna botch it, so we'll just move on. The first one I wrote down, obviously, from All Too Well. Honestly, if I could submit that entire song, I would, but I picked out some of my favorite parts of it.
all right, let's hear them.
The famous one, obviously. And you call me up again just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here because I remember it all too well. Dude, that part, that's the same thing. Every single time I'm like, I'm a crumpled up. I just scream that. I don't know. I just love the imagery of it. It's just
Oh, timer.
oh, all right.
No, it sounded. There it is.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Sweet.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
What is the capital of Iraq? Is it
Okay, I'm here.
Baghdad, Islamabad, Tehran, or Amman?
No, it's not Baghdad. That's a different country.
No, it's not.
Is it?
I think it's Iraq.
Is it Baghdad?
I think so, but I don't think that's the capital. I think it's Iman. Iman. I have no idea. I don't know anything about that part of the world. Don't quote me, Heidi. I don't know anything. Geography is not my strong suit. I'm gonna go with Iman though. I think.
I'm gonna go with one of the weird sounding ones because I don't want to feel stupid. If it's Baghdad and then it's really capital of somewhere else, that just sounds familiar. I'm gonna say Baghdad anyway.
Say it. Do it.
Bag mom. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Baghdad.
Oh my gosh. Is it Baghdad?
Yeah, it really is. It's Baghdad. No, Tehran's just a city there, right?
I think so.
I should know this because I've been watching Madam Secretary and they go to these places. But anyway.
Okay, pause. I just realized that some of my lyrics aren't done yet. Give me 1 second, okay? Just, let me update.
Okay.
Just 2 seconds.
I'll go next then. So the next one I have, basically, it's one of my favorite songs. It's in Kim's Top 100 on Spotify, in case you wanted to know. Kim's personal Top 100. I only have 76 songs on there, but it's getting there. And it's Shiny Happy People by REM. So I love when songs sound a certain way, but the meaning of the lyrics is different. It's literally called Shiny Happy People. And the first lyric is shiny happy people laughing, and it's not a happy song. I guess at the time it was an attack on Chinese propaganda or something.
Oh.
but the song was considered at one point to be the theme song for Friends.
What?
Yeah, but then they
So like
swapped
the
it out.
music is sad or the lyrics
The
are sad?
music is happy. The
Oh, okay.
song is it's like shiny happy people laughing. Dee-dee-dee-dee. I love that song. It's one of my favorites. And I don't know why I love it. I have a very specific memory of them going on Sesame Street and singing it with some of the Muppets. I think that's what it is. And I love the song.
Dude, Sesame Street slaps, man.
It
Okay.
really does.
Usher singing the ABCs
Oh,
on
yes.
Sesame Street, and also Feist when she sings 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even sing her real version anymore. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, monsters walk. I'm like I can't think of the real words anymore
don't
because
even
I've
know that
listened to
version.
the
I'm gonna look
Feist
it up.
on Sesame Street too
I
many.
want to hear every song Muppet version. Stat.
That's like when you know you've made it when they invite you on Sesame Street to
Yeah.
do something.
No,
yeah.
one of the actors from Ted Lasso. They asked him what his like the best day of his life has been so far. He's like, when I was on Sesame Street, obviously.
That's so funny.
And I was like, that's actually so cute. I want to be on Sesame Street. New
Me
life
too.
goal.
That'd be so fun.
New life goal.
But going along with what you said, I have one on here that it's the same reason. It's a song that like it's so upbeat, but it's so sad, like the lyrics, and it's just I don't know, it just makes me like laugh, but also like sad. It's funny. Where is it? Hold on. It's Dancing on My Own.
oh yes.
It's just so funny. It's like, and then it's like, I'm still dancing on my own. It's just like so sad.
So sad.
Anyways, I love that one for some reason.
Let's see.
Okay, I can go.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. 2 seconds. Okay, so there. Okay, so this song is "Church" by Fall Out Boy, and it
Oh, I love
says,
that one.
"If death is the last appointment, then we are all just waiting in the waiting room." And the way that they sing it is like my favorite part of the song because it's like they start off high and then it's just they slowly, gradually get lower, like deeper, but it's like true. Like they just like kind of put a twist on like a natural thing, but made you think about it, and I love it. I think it's so good.
I have a Fall Out Boy one from that same album. Where is it?
Manic,
Oh, yeah.
Maniac, or
Heaven's Gates.
okay, yeah.
And in the end, if I don't make it on the list, would you sneak me a wristband or would you give me a boost over Heaven's Gates? I just think it's so funny. Like, they can just, like, sneak their way into heaven. He's like, just sneak me a wristband. Or, like, they're like, I just imagine, like, the big gates of heaven, right? And then they, like, pan over and they're, like, trying to boost each other.
like you're getting into a club.
Like a Riptide commercial, or like the song Riptide.
Oh, yeah.
The music video.
Yeah. Anyways, that one just makes me laugh.
Let's see. Okay, I had to put this one on here. Cough Syrup by Young the Giant.
Oh,
one
that's
of
a
my
good one.
favorites.
A lot of the songs I put on here, I realized when I was driving to work this morning, are about like letting go or doing whatever you want to do. And this one is one of those. So the lyric I wrote down was, "Life's too short to even care at all. These zombies in the park, they're looking for my heart." And basically, like, I wrote down that what that means is, at least to me, is you do what you want to do and don't worry about the consequences. Because if you're just going through like the motions in life, you're not really living. And so for me, like, I don't know, I think about that all the time. Like, am I living my life to its fullest potential? Like, sure, like there's gonna be some days where it's whatever, but I don't want to like look back and think I could have done this and I could have done that when I just do it.
And caring too much about things that don't matter.
Yes.
Like, life's too short to even
And
care
also,
at all.
Like, to care about what other people think too. I think that's what at least that's what I think that lyric means. Like, because I worry about that a lot. I look back at my life in high school and I would have been a much happier child if I did not care about what other people thought of me.
Yeah.
So
That have you guys heard of the song Biscuits by Casey Musgraves? So the chorus goes, "Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy."
Oh my
That's cute.
goodness. That reminds
That's
me
funny.
of the Shania Twain song where she says like, "You're good-looking piece of real estate.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
Get me some land.
Yeah.
That's such an awesome lyric.
Yeah. Or
A good Shania song.
yeah,
Or
or
a fine piece of real estate. That's what it is.
if elephants could fly, I'd be a little more optimistic, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. And I don't mean to sound so pessimistic, but I don't think that cow really jumped over the moon.
Oh my
I like
gosh.
that one too.
It's a good one.
Got good ones.
Shania. I didn't even put Shania. I love
Me
Shania.
neither.
I'm thinking of all these lyrics now that like we're talking.
We're
about
we're gonna have
Yeah.
to do a part 2.
Yeah,
of
we
this,
really
are.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Go Hides.
Okay. So it's Taylor Swift. We're happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. It's the song 22, and I really like this song, not because like I do like Taylor Swift, and it's like one of those like really used songs, but I've always like continued to really like it because it like always reminds me of like an easier time where like it's exactly what she says. Like when I was 22, I was happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. Like all those feelings I felt in like going to college and whatever, and like trying to make friends and date around and things like that. And just the friends that I did have, we just did whatever we wanted, and she just sums it up really well.
Yeah. That she has another song. I can't remember which song it's from, but she says like, how can you know everything at 18 but nothing at 22? It's so true. It just made me laugh.
It's true.
Could you say that you like the song 22 because you are 22?
Conspiracy. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I mean, I
forgot
somebody
you're
to-
22. What the heck?
I always wanted somebody to like send that song to me when I turned 20.
I thought we jammed out to it.
You
Okay.
did.
That was the whole plan the entire time. As soon as that song came out, Heidi
You
and I
didn't
were like,
let me finish.
birthday
Well,
plans.
it made it sound like the way you started it made it sound like I've always wanted to, but then no one did.
Yeah.
No, I always wanted to, and then I was gonna say, and you guys fulfilled.
It's just like Heidi, that song. When you didn't even do it when we planned that, like when I would become a mom.
I did too.
You did? I don't
too.
remember that.
When you're fly as a mother.
Yeah, when you're fly like a mother. Yeah. We are so dumb. We're like, yeah, we're gonna.
She's the one that told me to do that.
Oh my gosh,
years ago,
whatever.
and I remembered.
And then hearing that Colton played Birthday Party by AJR on your way to the hospital
Yeah.
for Baylor's birth.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Colton.
That's a good one.
Whose turn is it?
I'll go. Did any of you put Hamilton lyrics in yours?
I didn't.
No, but I thought about
I did. I thought about it too.
Well, I did.
Oh, good.
So anyone who's listening, Hamilton. Here we go. I put 2 different songs. I put It's Quiet Uptown.
Oh,
So a lyric that says we push away what we can never understand. I think that is such a big line because obviously if we don't know something, if we don't understand it, we just, and that whole song too just like hits you in the feels because of what happens right before. And I just feel like, I don't know, that's one of my favorite Hamilton songs. I've decided it always makes me cry. And then I wrote down the lyrics from My Shot. I know that action in the street is exciting, but between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation?
Ooh,
When he drops the
boom.
mic on that
He
part.
seriously- Oh my god.
Lin-Manuel's a lyrical genius.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And there's so many things in the Hamilton musical that I just feel like, I'm like, wow. He thought of like the whole picture.
Yeah.
Instead of just like each song.
Well, it's a good thing that I mean it took him like 7 years to make, so like it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He took
why
his time.
He like did so.
He didn't
well.
throw away his shot.
No, he did not. He was all in on that one.
Anyway.
Oh,
But yeah,
goodness.
had to throw in some Hamilton in there.
Okay. I didn't write song titles, and now I'm blanking because I'm on the spot. Hold on. It's a Weezer song.
Okay, read the lyrics. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe.
It Feels Like Summer by
Oh,
Weezer.
yeah.
And this one makes me
I
laugh.
showed you that song.
And then you showed it to me.
This one
So what a
laughs. Yeah, this one
beautiful
makes me laugh
cycle.
because of Kim mostly.
Because it reminded her of me.
Oh yeah, because it has the.
Yeah, so he goes, I'm an iceberg with a warm heart, which is funny in itself because it's,
Yeah.
And then he still says, I'm an iceberg with a warm heart. I'm spiritual, not religious. I'm a Libra, if it matters. And it just, every single time, I'm just like, I just love how he just threw that in there. He's like, I'm a Libra, if it matters. And it's just so funny.
I love
that
Weezer.
song.
I love Weezer.
Okay.
That's a good band.
All right.
If I wasn't awake before, I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. Which country? Wow, we're on the same line.
Oh.
Which country's flag features an eagle eating a snake?
Oh. Mexico.
Wait, no, give us choices.
Mexico.
might be-
It's Mexico.
Yeah!
Mexico.
Oh, gosh. Shut up.
You just pulled a Heidi right there.
Yeah, I did.
You just
I got
hiding.
excited because I
Did you
could
guys-
see it in my head.
Did you guys see that they redid the Utah state flag?
I did see that, yeah.
It actually looks pretty
Yeah,
dope.
it does.
I
Does
actually
it?
love it.
I'm gonna need
Actually
to look
good.
it up.
Because it has like red
But like
mountains.
honestly, does it matter
Ooh.
because who even flies the Utah state flag? But
Not
I
me.
did.
Well, it's not even about that. It's just like, I mean, you put it in schools and things.
I never see it.
Oh, well.
So,
Whatever.
I mean, that's cool though for people that see it. It does look good. You're right.
Plus, it's a signification of our state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
See,
the
that's
state
why
of
I
our
just that's why I love Texas. It's because they just love their flag and they love their state.
Oh my gosh, that's why I don't like it.
Really?
Okay, this was my college experience. Okay, the first day I came home with the takeaway of there are a lot of Texans at BYU. That was my takeaway.
There's a lot of
Because
Texans
they're all
everywhere.
so freaking annoying about it. And they were the ones that were like cussing and they're all just like
Not the
talking
cussing.
about Texas and everything. And I was just like, there's so many of them. And it feels like there's so many of them because they're so vocal about where they're from. I'm sure there's like other states that have a lot of people. You just don't know because they don't talk about it.
Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the love Texans have for
Oh
Texas.
my gosh. Like,
They're
it's
just
awesome, but like,
extra.
stop talking about it after the 15th time. Sorry.
Yeah.
That just was my college experience always. Gosh.
I didn't know you felt
Yeah,
like
you're
this.
no, it's wrong because of this, this, and this.
It's not wrong. You can feel that way, but for me, it was just too much all the time.
All right.
I love that they love Texas. That's how I'll say it. I love that they love it. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
I
one of
love
those
that
things,
they
like,
love
for
it,
you-
but
I love that.
don't try and shove your love of Texas on me, please. Thank you.
Like, I love that for you.
Okay. So another Taylor Swift song, "Cardigan." It says,
Oh, that's a
"When
good
you
one.
are young, they assume you know nothing." And like, yeah, we pretty much do know nothing, but like, there are things that we do know, and a lot of people don't give like young people enough credit. Where like, just because you're young doesn't mean you haven't gone through a lot or like haven't experienced something, you know. And so when people are always like, "Oh, you have time. Oh, you have like, you know, you got tons of time. You're still young. You can do whatever you want," and that's not really true. Like, you think that we have time, but like, time goes by so fast, and then you end up squandering that by working or like, of course you need to work, but like, you do things that you're supposed to do because everybody else is doing it and not because like it's something that you want to do or work towards. And so that's why like those people with dreams and those people that like have something that they like save up for or they like want to do really bad, I like find them so like I just want to be like them because like they go for what they want. And a lot of people don't think that's how life should be. Or maybe they do, but they don't do anything about it. And so like when people are like, "Oh, you have time," or like, "You don't know anything," it really irks me. So like that line always makes me feel like, I don't know, something inside. I don't know what the emotion is, but it's
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
because she's being like sarcastic or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah. No, I get that. I also, though, I think about, like, I look at teenagers and I try not to be the same way, but honestly, at the same time, I'm like,
yeah. When they
You
think
don't-
that they
you don't really
know,
know.
yeah.
Only you.
so maybe that's literally how people look at us because they have gone through so much,
Mm-hmm.
but they still shouldn't assume you know nothing. You know, they should still give you credit, especially, and it like makes me mad in like the workplace when there are people that you've been there a long time, but these people also just got like the same education, if not more than you, and it's updated. So
Yeah.
like, if anything, they probably know more than you. So like, give him some credit, but whatever.
What's that? I saw that meme where it's like starting a new job is like starting a new TV show, like being a new like character in a TV show in season 5.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kim, go.
Oh shoot. Okay. So I wrote down "Tear in My Heart" by 21 Pilots.
Oof, 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots. Let me just say this: they came to my life when I was 17, 16 years old, and man, that Vessel album just got me right here. After that, they've kind of like gone a little downhill, but whatever.
I think their latest album is a really good album.
Oh,
I like their older stuff a little bit more, like you.
same. I think it's just because they talk about more like mental health stuff. So like "Tear in My Heart," I wrote down this lyric just because I think it's cute, even though the song is literally about like Tyler Joseph's wife. He wrote it for her, and he's basically saying like, sometimes you have to bleed to know that you're alive. And he's saying that his wife helps him know that he's alive, like she's the tear in his heart. But the song lyric that I thought was so cute was, "The songs on the radio are okay, but my taste in music is your face." Oh, I love that song lyric. I was like, that's so cute. I was like, over here, like, I wish a guy would give that song lyric to me, like dedicate that song lyric to me. But I just thought it was so cute.
That's another one where I go hard. I'm like, your taste in music is my face.
Because it like goes hard. Yeah.
I had a 21 Pilot that I put down, but I put from Car Radio, "Sometimes quiet is violent."
Ooh,
That whole song.
that's deep.
He just throws that in there. He's like singing about something else, and he's just like, "Sometimes quiet is violent." You're like, oh, oh.
Like the whole song is just like, I know all of it word for word. I have another 21 Pilot song too.
Okay. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see.
Hamilton, right?
No, it's Whatever It Takes from Imagine Dragons.
Oh yes, Imagine Dragons. Okay.
Oh my gosh. They have so many good songs where they're just like lay out like little one-liners like that, and I'm just like, oh, I just want to say that. I want to be able to say that to somebody. There's another one coming.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
All right.
Here's my
Trivia.
trivia. Okay. What is the top most viewed video on YouTube?
Okay.
Is it Waka Waka, This Time for Africa?
That's a good one.
I personally watched that one at least 100 times when I was a teenager. So.
Despacito, Baby Shark Dance,
Oh, it's Baby Shark.
or Gangnam Style?
It's Baby Shark. Oh, Gangnam Style. That's a popular one too. I still think
This
Baby
is so
Shark.
hard. These are all great,
I did it
except for
on
Baby Shark.
purpose.
Oh man.
You are
I
evil.
still think Baby Shark though, because kids will watch it on repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat.
I'm gonna say Waka Waka.
It's Baby Shark. And listen, so Waka Waka has 3.5 billion views.
Wow.
Despacito has 8.1 billion. Baby Shark Dance has 12.6 billion views. And Gangnam Style only has 4.6.
Blows it out of the
So like
water.
12.8 to the next one is 8.1.
And a whole
Like,
4 billion more. Oh my gosh.
insane, right?
Holy.
Children should not be on YouTube.
Yeah, they should get off.
Tell kids stop using your parents' iPads,
Oh
please.
my gosh.
Wow. I'm
What makes
kind of
this
in
song
shock.
so entertaining? I just don't understand.
I don't know, man.
It's a good one though.
Don't ask
What was
me.
that video that Nora was like obsessed with from Madagascar?
Oh my gosh. Don't even talk to me about that
Don't bring it
video. Yeah, I don't. What song was that?
I don't remember what song it was, but it's the scene in Madagascar where Marty
Isn't it
and
Somewhere Over the Rainbow? No.
No. Marty and what's the other kid's name?
Marty, Alex.
Marty and Alex like go their separate ways and they're super sad. So like I can't remember which is which.
Marty's
Marty's the zebra.
Yeah.
So Marty goes on his way and he's like seeing all these like different things from the wild and he's like freaking out because like one thing gets eaten and then another thing gets eaten.
Yeah.
And then there's this part where there's this duck that gets eaten by a crocodile or something. Nora loves it. She just loves that video.
Yeah, she somehow got to it, and I wasn't paying attention. I'm a bad parent. I'm sorry. So yeah, she just starts watching it, and I hear the song, so I'm thinking, oh, like, this is an okay video, because the song, it's like a really famous song. I can't remember what it is, and so it's like a good song. But yeah, seriously, it's like these animals. It's just like I can't believe they put these things in kids shows where it's just like just grotesque, and it's like out of nowhere, and you just don't see it coming. And that's that video where he's just like walking through the jungle, and then things are just like getting eaten. And Nora's just watching it. I was like, let's not. But then she loved it. I was like, oh my goodness.
The older she's gotten, the cooler she gets. When was this?
This was a while ago. Probably a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nora.
This was a while ago.
Probably
Nora.
more than that. I don't know.
Oh, NJ.
But I just remember laughing.
I think she was, young enough that she didn't really understand what was going on. Because I think now she would probably feel a little different.
Okay, noted. Don't show her that movie.
Okay. I'm just like going in random order here.
Is it my turn?
Sure.
Oh wait, I already said one, but I can go again.
Sure.
Now I'm smiling from the stage while you are clapping in the nosebleed. From Thunder from Imagine Dragons. That one is my all-time favorite line from their songs because, like, basically the whole song is like, you didn't believe in us, you told us that this was a waste of time and a waste of effort, but here I am on the stage while you're clapping for me in the nosebleeds, you know, because you can't pay for me. So it's like one of those like, okay, you can do it, man. Just keep going. Type of
It kind of has
attitude.
the same vibe as Taylor Swift's Mean.
Yeah.
Where she's just
I
like
was listening
thrown
to
in
that
his
one.
face, like, all you're ever going to be is mean, and I'm going to be out doing things.
Yep.
Let's see. A funny one that for some reason just, it's not even funny. I'm going to read it and you're going to be like, what? But it just makes me laugh so hard. It's from, we've talked about it, Goodbye Earl.
Oh, yes.
Those black-eyed peas, they tasted all right to me, Earl. I think it's just how they sing it.
Just like, but it's just the thought of like her and her friend just being like, yeah, they tasted fine to me, right?
Oh my gosh. And yeah, and that's what's funny, because they're just like talking to him, and I think it's because of the music video or something, but because then there's another part where they're like, ain't it dark? Rolled up in that tarp.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good lyric, though.
Oh my gosh.
I love how much you know about this song.
Dude, Tiffin, this was Tiffin. This is
their
our
jam.
song. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry. Go, Kim.
I don't know which one I want to do next. Okay. I'll do a silly one. So this one always makes me laugh. I love when lyrics explain what they're talking about as you're going along. So the first time I showed Jeff this song, the song is No Scrubs by TLC. And Weezer actually covers it. Weezer does a really great cover of it if you want to listen to it. But the song says, like, I don't want no scrub. And it was so funny watching Jeff's face listening to the song for the first time. He's like, no, I don't want no scrub. She's like, what's a scrub? And then tells it right after that. I'm like, Jeff, if you listen, it says, a scrub is a guy that can get no love from me. And then the beginning of the song, it talks about what a scrub actually is. A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a busta, always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke butt. Yeah, that's the song. And then, no, I don't want your number. I love that song.
Yeah, you did show me that song. It's right.
And Jeff's
funny.
face though, so fun. It's imprinted into my brain. I can just be like, "What's a scrub? What's a scrub?" I'm like, it literally says it in the song. Listen to the lyrics.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just very simple.
Okay, I'm sorry. I really have a lot of Taylor Swift on here because, like you, that's what I'm
Yeah,
listening
it's
to.
okay. Go for it. We'll just get some Taylor Swift out of the way. You do two, I'll do two.
Okay, perfect. Okay. From her getaway car song, she says, "The ties were black, the lies were white." Like,
Whoa.
that paints a picture, and I love it.
She used colors in so many songs.
The ties were black, they were at a party, but the lies were white because you tell little white lies. And oh my gosh, I was just listening to it and I was like, that is good.
Okay, Taylor Swift is also another just lyrical genius. Say
Yeah,
what you
true.
will about her voice, say what you will about who she is, but she can write lyrics.
apparently she helps write one of Calvin Harrison's songs, and she like didn't really get credit for it because
No, she did get credit. She put it under a pseudonym.
Oh, she did. Okay,
But they were dating
but
at the
he
time.
was like super
Oh.
angry about it.
Oh, I think I know
That
what
she
you're
got
talking about.
credited for it, or something like that. I was literally just reading on it today instead of doing
You know,
homework.
she-
That's what I did.
Pause. Did you know that she and her boyfriend broke
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
We're gonna move past that because
Yeah, we'll process that next week.
Yeah. Go again. One more Taylor Swift.
Okay. The mark you saw on my collarbone, the rest that grew between telephones, the lips I used to call home, so scarlet, it was maroon. Maroon by Taylor Swift.
That's so funny. You're like coming up with all the like these different ones that I don't have, but they're so good.
But yeah, just the imagery that she paints in her, like, especially in her newer songs, I feel like she just like she stated all these things that were red or scarlet, you know, but she painted them in a way that like it makes sense because like one thing leads to the other,
Loving you,
and
is
it
blue.
rhymes too.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yep.
Okay, here you go.
Okay. One song that I really like by her lately is Invisible String. And so I just like the chorus where she says, "Isn't it just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me?" But like she kind of talks about a lot of other things, and I obviously think more about it as in like something more divine than just an invisible string. But I just like to think about all of the little events that lead up to things, and just like it just really does seem like there's somebody up there playing with the strings, you know. But so I like that one, and then. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I love that one. It's just so true. What you put in is what you get out. And if you spend time on stupid things, then you get stupid things.
True.
So,
True.
I
Wow.
apologize
We're
if you can
having
hear
a
my
bad day.
children. Yeah.
Okay, I just have one more Taylor Swift song. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna like butt in.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Missing him was dark gray all alone. Like from her whole song, Red, is like one of my favorite songs. Like if I had a list of top 100 songs from Heidi, it would that song would be in it.
And then later she talks about love not being red, but being golden. Boom. Interesting.
Boom.
Huh?
Boom.
But like the way that she relates things to colors are things that we can all understand. And she just she's so good.
Yeah, she is good.
Anyway. All right, Kim. You
All
say
right.
2.
Well, I don't have to say two. Fine, I'll go with the first one that came to mind. So there's a song by Quinn 92.
I love Quinn 92.
Or if you're like me, an intellectual, you call him Quinn XCII.
I honestly didn't know how to say his name for the longest time, so I just avoided it. Like I just didn't.
So you even tried.
I didn't even know.
It used to tick me off because I used to try and sorry. What am I saying? I used to like in the mornings want to listen to his music. And so I'd say like, "Alexa, play Quinn 92." Alexa don't understand Quinn 92.
wanna test.
She understands Quinn XCII, and it would make me so mad because I'd be like, "Alexa, play Quinn 92," and she'd be like, "I'm playing by somebody else," you know. I'm like, "No, Quinn XCII."
Yeah, no, that's what I call him.
I like his songs. There are a couple songs that I like. I'm not really an avid listener of his, but
I like him a lot.
I think I just didn't listen to him because I didn't know how to say his name.
Colton calls him Quinsky.
I like that better than what I call him.
I don't know how he came up with that, but yeah, in our house it's Quinn 92, Quinsky, or Quinn XCII. So
I love that. Well, so that song in particular, I mean, that whole album really got me through a lot. But the song One Day at a Time is just my favorite, just because, like, the whole song is just like, okay, take it one day at a time. And the song is about something else, but for me, it represented like, okay, just take it easy. You'll get there just one day at a time. And so I think of the lyric, let's see. I can't explain how it feels like we have it all when everything's bound to change. I'm fearing that I lose my place inside of your picture frames. I was like, whoa. That's like when you feel like you're losing someone. But again, when I listened to the song and the time that I was listening to it, it meant something completely different. But I don't know, it's just another song has a happier tune to it, but it's like kind of a deep song.
Yeah.
Another song I came up with is from another musical, Wicked, Defying Gravity.
Oh, that's such a good one.
The whole song really like. So, are you guys familiar with that story? Like what the story's about?
We talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about it one time.
Oh, okay. Well, then, I just really like that the song has double meaning because like she actually does fly, but she's talking about just leaving, and even
like
though
her circumstances.
Yeah, leaving her circumstances. Because in this point of the story, it's like right before. I'm such a nerd. Right before intermission, this is a song. Like this is a song, and so she just like says, "Okay, you're like you can come with me, Glinda, but if not, like together we'll be unlimited, but that's okay. You do you." Because Glinda tells her, "I'm gonna stay," and so she's like, "Okay, well then I'll go and defy gravity, and like nothing can hold me back." I love songs that talk about like not letting fear overtake you and not letting other people stop you from doing what you need to do, being who you need to be, and just being okay with sometimes doing it on your own. Because she did it completely on her own. She lost everyone at that point, lost the love of her life. She had lost her sister. Like, so there's a lot of like hidden meaning in that too. But yeah, I love
That's
that
a good
musical.
one.
I've been like really interested in like motivational songs or whatever, even if they're like have like more of a sadder tune, because like I don't know, lately I've just been super overwhelmed with everything that I was gonna have concerns about in January have now caught up to me, and so now I'm just like kind of dragging along, and so I just like keep trying to listen to songs that like uplift me and like I just feel pumped up to keep going, because at this point I'm ready to stop. Like I'm just ready to be done. But like that's one of those songs that I should listen to because it has like that motivational like I'm gonna do me. You do you.
I'll give you a playlist. I have a motivational
Okay.
playlist.
I'm here for it.
There's a song called Motivation if you want to listen.
Well, and then that reminds me of the "You're on Your Own" Kid from Taylor Swift. That one I really really like because she just is like, yeah, I did this all on my own, but in the end she's like, but don't forget, make the friendships, build the trust. Just keep going, and if it breaks, at least you learn something from it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
I'm gonna do just like some funny ones. Okay, this one's not funny. I lied, but it has a funny part to it. But this song also has meaning just because it's a song that I listened to a lot, like the first time around after kind of coming up for air after some postpartum depression and kind of like starting to finally feel like myself, but not quite, where they say, I'm not happy yet, but I'm way less sad. And that is like exactly how I felt. And so I'd always listen to it because I'm like, I'm not like quite there yet, but I'm like definitely better. So like there's that. But then later in that song, they say, I've been counting sheep, but the sheep all died. Colton loves that and it makes him laugh and it makes me laugh. So, and then I also like from Train. She was caught in a mudslide, eaten by a lion, got run over by a crappy purple scion. It's just
clever.
funny. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I love this one. Leave behind the things that never stood a chance, like your mother's good china and all our original plans.
That's a good one. Who sings that one?
That's from Parker Millsap. It's a song called Disappear.
That's funny.
Yeah. Let me see if I have any more that are kind of funny. Oh, Florence and the Machine. I'm not calling you a liar, just don't lie to me. I'm not calling you a thief, just don't steal from me. I've always thought that was kind of clever.
Florence Machine, good one.
This is 21 Pilots. Okay. This one kills me. You are tired, you are hurt. A moth ate through your favorite shirt. That one, it just like reminds me of like Wesley's bad day. It's just like you're tired, you're hurt, and then like the one thing that sends you over the edge is that the moth ate through your favorite
or for
shirt.
us, it's like your pocket gets caught in the door.
Yeah.
It's that same attitude. Yeah. Okay, I have a funny one.
Go.
Maybe I need some rehab, or maybe just need some sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not making light of rehab, but like honestly,
Also a
like,
lyrical genius.
It's just funny. Where she's just like, maybe I should go to rehab, but I could just take a nap. Maybe I just need some sleep, you know, because like things are just like so much worse when you're tired.
Yeah.
And so I like that one. And then there's rah 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 ah.
Wait, one more time. I didn't catch it the first time.
Bad Romance by Gaga.
Rah 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 ah ah. Close quote.
I like singing that song because the majority of that song is people saying.
Well, yeah. It's like, oh, whoa. You didn't
Yeah.
track that one down? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, oh. Caught in a bad romance. There's a lot of bangers in that song. I actually really like her song Poker Face, too.
Pa 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 poker face pa poker.
I want to hold them like they do in Texas. Fold 'em.
Texas Hold'em, yeah.
Come on.
That's
Such a
good.
good
That's a good one.
good one.
I just have two more.
Go for it.
Time doesn't heal if you ask it to wait. Imagine Dragons, Waves.
Oh.
I like was just like listening to their album and I was like, that's kind of deep, you know. Anyway, and then this one, I've always loved One Republic. It's one of those like they're one of those bands where you don't listen to them all the time, but they're always somebody you can come back to, and you're always like left feeling better. I feel like personally, and so at the beginning of the song "I Lived," he says, "Hope when you take that jump, you don't fear the fall." And then later on it says, "Hope when that moment comes, you'll say, I did it all." But he like does it like in a sing-song voice. I can't sing, so I'm not doing that. But I love that whole song because it's definitely one of those like uplifting ones where he's just like, don't fear the fall, just do it. And if you do, like, get back up. And I love it.
I love that. I actually was going to write that song down because that song always makes me cry.
Mm-hmm.
So does Define
It gets me
Gravity.
emotional, yeah.
Yeah, and I like that. I like the twist where he talks like in the first couple of like the chorus. He talks about before you died, like before I die. But then in the end, it's live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I swear I lived. So like yeah, I don't know. I like that. Do you have more?
I do, but you can go ahead. I only have like one or two more that
Okay,
are like.
I feel
nah.
like I have a ton. Sorry,
Okay, go
I don't have
ahead.
to do all of them,
I
but
can do part two. Part two. coming
yeah, I'll skip some of them.
Rah rah.
soon.
I really like this lyric. Rah
Well,
rah
because
rah.
one of the categories was like just a fun lyric to sing, and that's
Yeah.
I like how she sings it. So it's part of my list.
I will throw mine in while you're looking for yours. I do enjoy singing La La Land in the style of Demi Lovato. I am. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Confident, but I still. Oh, that's a good song. Have my moments.
Baby.
That's kind of deep. I'll go
That's
listen.
just me.
I just like singing like her.
I am.
You gotta sing it like she does, Heidi.
I can't. I'm laughing too hard.
Okay, I'm just gonna start just rapid fire.
rapid fire.
Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
You're just my type. You've got a pulse and you are breathing.
I love that song.
I've been so good. Where the heck is the karma?
I love that song. I've been
I
so
just-
good.
What is
Heck,
It's
my
karma. AJR.
Oh.
I've been so good. I've been
Such a
so
good concert, by the
this
way.
year.
I have no regrets going to their
It
concert.
only hurts when you're breathing.
What's
Oh.
that song?
That's Shania. Actually, I lied. I have Shania's on here.
I'm a fake fan. I don't have-
Yeah, it's the song "It Only Hurts When You're Breathing," and it just makes me laugh because it's like, oh, it only hurts when I'm breathing. Because you always breathe. Yeah, yeah. I just love the
Sad.
mitigation in it.
You should end on a happy one.
On a happy one.
Yeah.
All right.
I am.
And you have to do the little vocal fry there.
I am.
That was so good.
Oh, a happy one.
That was really
Okay,
good.
sure.
I still eat McDonald's, baby. That's just me. Sorry, Jason.
No, it's good. I have a bunch of kind of more meaningful, sad Taylor Swift ones, but one that's not, like neutral.
Okay, do the neutral one.
Never be too kind, you forget to be clever. Never be too clever, you forget to be kind. And then later, never be too polite, you forget your power. Never wield such power, you forget to be polite. Such wisdom, T
Such
Swift.
wisdom.
Wow. She's
T Swift.
the female Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I think she would do musicals instead of.
She should do musicals.
She could do a
Yeah, she
musical.
could.
She
for sure.
should.
Maybe that will be added to her repertoire.
Maybe she needs a musical just about, what's his name? I forgot already. Joe.
Joe. Maybe she
Joe-
could date Lynn. Is he dating someone?
He's married.
Oh, awkward.
That would
Take that
not
back.
be okay.
Lynn, we didn't mean it. But that would be too much.
Thanks for listening to Siscussions. Follow us on Instagram at Siscussions Podcast and slide into our DMs to tell us what you would like to hear on the show. Tune in next week for another episode with your favorite sisters.